Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana, one of the stronger cryptos at the moment, and even just now when Bitcoin sold off a little bit, ETH sold off a little bit, most altcoins are red today, but Solana isn't. So already highlighted to you a few days ago that this is one that has some potential here in the short term, and that we broke out of this trend line to the upside that you can see on the chart, which was actually a descending wedge pattern here. I just took the lower trend line out. I made you aware that we broke above this micro resistance here, and we talked about this key breakout point here at $20.20. This is going to be very important now, what's happening here. It certainly shows decent potential for this white wave count, but it's not confirmed yet, of course. I can only confirm that a lasting low has been established here on Monday, the 11th of September, once I see a 5-wave move to the upside as per the white wave count, and followed by a 3-wave pullback, because first of all, we need to basically, get this breakout done, okay? And if we are talking about, okay, a lasting low needs to be established, then you need to be aware what are the possible bearish setups that could still occur here. For example, at the moment, I mean, the entire move down of the July highs looks quite corrective, which is also why I have an orange support area here on the chart. So basically a larger degree support area that shows there is some potential here for a turnaround out of this area between $15 to $20. Yeah, this is a trend reversal area where in the current wave count, as long as the $15 level holds, a C-wave rally to the upside into the $40 region is expected. However, obviously the $15 level needs to hold. Even better would be if it's holding the $17 level, and it did that so far. And now it's trying to reverse out of our trend reversal area. But because it's corrective, I mean, I'm counting that as a WXY structure. Could get one more low, it doesn't need one. Okay, it has done enough. So we talked about that last Monday, where I highlighted to you exactly at the low point that the wave count is basically complete, but that I need to see a signal now to confirm that the trend is changing. Otherwise, it can just very well just carry on, right? But the wave count was full. You don't get that very often, that the wave count is actually really full. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, you still need that signal that the things are changing. And I mean, I start to see here a potential inverse head and shoulders coming, and forming. Now, I don't primarily use Elliott, those classical traditional patterns, because they don't give me additional benefit to Elliott wave, but I point them out when I see, because, why would I rely on such a pattern if I can get the same, if not a better context by using the Elliott wave structures, which we've got on the chart as well. This white wave count suggests even a target of around about $22 for this. And I mean, if you take for the third wave, right, minimum target. And if I take the inverse head and shoulders, what would be the target here? So we take the length, the height of that head, we go to the breakout point, it actually would take us even higher to around about $23. Now, guess what? In the white wave count, this 5-wave move needs to go above $22. $22 is the minimum target for the third wave. So it's quite interesting. That sort of works together. But again, it doesn't give me the context that Elliott wave gives me. Therefore, there's normally no need to have both on a chart, but I point them out when I see them. But yeah, I mean, what I want to highlight, we need to see 5 waves up. Why? Because, this could easily still turn into a WXYXZ structure. This is a very complex correction. WXYXZ. Yeah, and again, it could still hold the $15 level, but if it's a 3-wave move that's happening here, and then we start to see a breakdown, then we've got this pattern. That's why I need to see 5 waves up to rule it out. I know it is relentless. I know it takes patience to wait for these structures. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wait for these structures to occur to make a trade. Yeah, that's where analysis and trading is different. You basically trade where reward is high and risk is low. That's why I've got this orange box on the chart as an area where there is opportunity. But from an analysis point of view, I cannot call a low in place down here where reward is high and risk is low. I can really only call a low in place once I see the first 5-wave move up and 3-wave pullback. This at the same time will be the next trade setup. For anybody who might have missed sort of this area or whatever, if that all depends on your own trading plan and strategy. I can only point out from the analysis what are the levels, the key levels that we need to understand to make sure we are on the right side of the trend, and on the right side really to be in the winning trade, you could say. So yeah, but it takes still that confirmation. $22 needs to be next, and then ideally 23 in 5 waves, then a pullback, and I will give you an additional support area. We should come, in this ABC pullback eventually, we should come back into the current price range. Potentially it will retest after the breakout. It might retest this $20.20 level from above, potentially as support. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. Certainly one of the more interesting charts at the moment. Can still form that inverse head and shoulders. Still fighting here with that breakout point. So it's getting more interesting. Obviously, the more of the white wave count gets completed. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to the weekly live streams. They are educational, but we also cover some requests. You get access to Discord and Telegram, the live chat groups, and you get also access to a lot of educational content, and as a gold member, to additional market updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.